Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. I'm going to do your daily reading today. I am using my animal tarot cards, followed by my spirit animal oracle. I thought I'd keep it nice and simple. So this reading, if it resonates with you, is simply what you're remembering, what your soul already knows in divine timing. If it doesn't resonate, my darling, it simply means it wasn't for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time, as guided by spirit, and the cards are flying for you. If it does resonate with you, I would be so grateful if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you would like, it's just a beautiful exchange of energy. And if you would like a reading with me, all of the details are in the description box below. So let's move forward with the reading and see what wants to come out today, Spirit, for those that most need to hear this message. Thank you. It's quite a big deck. Thank you. What wants to come out for you? Cards are flying. I just want one, Spirit. Thank you. There we go. Number 14, balance. So this is Temperance, my darlings. Temperance here. So this is a major life arcana for you. Temperance, as we know, is about balance. Temperance is about saying that you are exactly where you're meant to be at this time, and that you are on your life path, and that things, although you're not able to see them, things are becoming in balance around you at this time. Now, this zebra, bless him, is sort of looking towards where the wind is going, looking towards the migrating birds as well. And although he's poised, he's not moving. So Spirit is saying, don't feel the need at this moment in time to do a great deal, but have the understanding that if you can balance your perception about things, so if you're more inclined to feel one way about something as opposed to another, if you're feeling that's correct, that is amazing. If you're unsure, this is the zebras, sort of black and white, if you're unsure, it may be time to start to look at things from different perspectives, start to look at them from taking that sort of step back and looking at it from different angles. And that way, my darling, you may be taking then the next step forward with a beautiful step that is in line with what your soul's intent is. Because things are, what I'm feeling with this, because this is black and white with the zebra as well, this is obviously about balancing the yin and the yang within you, but also about understanding that necessary contrasts, and I'm going to show you this card here now again, necessary contrasts can be extremely beautiful if we choose to see it that way. We have necessary contrasts and conflicts within our lives all of the time. And sometimes because we have this demand within us for it always to be wonderful and perfect, you know, ourselves included, and that for us always to be happy, we don't appreciate the contrasts that happen. But the contrasts are completely necessary. You can't, to have a zebra, for example, you can't have the black without the white. And those necessary conflicts are there in order for us to start to not just get taken along with things, even though they feel wrong, but to actually take the step back and to say, this contrast is not feeling good for me. And what is it that I can learn from this? How can I make a shift from this? Because it will allow you to make better solutions for yourselves. So if there is a contrast, I'm sorry, my son's just talking to the dogs in the background. Just know that it's there for you, and that actually, if you give your questions that you have at this time just space, with the understanding that you will know the right answer at the right time. They will come to you. Those questions will come to you, but just don't make any big decisions at this time. Well, you can make a decision and a choice and then sit with it in a space of your feeling, do you know what, I feel right about this. But if you are, as I said, having conflicting contrasts at the moment, just understand that everything is unfolding behind the scenes for you at this time, and this is why you're in this space. And that actually the pause, the looking forward, always looking forward is movement, forward is leaving behind what it is that is not part of you anymore. It's in the past, looking forward, looking to see almost where you are, like the birds migrating, instinctively wishing to go. But just wait, just have patience at this time, because there is a beautiful divine timing to everything. And if you look back on your life, if you look back, you will see that there has been a divine timing in everything that's happened for you. So that is the balance card. I'm going to pull one more card for this. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm seeing here in this card a butterfly there. Do you see? So that kind of patience and understanding the answers will come to you. The appreciation that there is a contrast here because it's necessary for you at this time, and the looking forward, embracing the forwardness of it, embracing the what is ahead, is very transformative at this time. So let's see what that wanted to come out for you as well. So we've got the 5 of Autumn, which is the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles, now what is this? This is a manatee, a manatee. So the 5 of Pentacles here is a card of a reminder for you about trying to focus at this time on the positive, okay? So you've been asked to be patient. The universe is your friend, it's your partner, and things are unfolding behind the scenes for you. But if you focus on the negative, several things happen. First of all, you are sending out a vibrational energy to the universe, and it is responding as such. Secondly, the mind, the body, and spirit work in such beautiful cohesion that when you focus on the negative, so the voices in your head, your mind, those thought patterns, your body doesn't know any different to what is real and what you're telling it. So it goes into that anxious, you start to feel those feelings of anxiousness and fear. You may be getting panic attacks as well. It's because it's responding to what the mind is telling it. And then if those feelings then only create more disorder within the mind as well, it creates more of those negative thought patterns. And when we do that, we tend to find that if we're not observing the feelings, because the being unaware is not just being unaware of the thoughts, it's also not processing the feelings. We tend to sometimes feel emotionally exhausted. We tend to be in a state of despair. We tend to feel depressed, and depressed is a sign from the universe. You need deep rest. You need to stop. And we're not allowing those feelings to have those emotions, which are energy emotion, to have any outlet. It's all just a churn within us. So what Spirit is asking you is, although you may feel at this moment in time that your trust and faith in the universe is at a low point, try and flip this in your mind, my darling, because with this Temperance card here, Spirit has said there are necessary contrasts that are happening. And those necessary contrasts, with your detachment from it. Now, what I mean by detachment is a beautiful observation, because in the moment of observing yourself, you are not the thought, you are not the word, and you can stand back and feel the feelings with an understanding that this is a process that your body is going to in reaction to the negativity of the thoughts that's happening. So when you are in a state of awareness and observing everything, what you're doing is detaching. And in that detachment, you become centered in your soul space. You become centered in a connectivity. Now, you may be unaware of this, but that's when that's when you are allowing, by not being the thought, but not being the word, by understanding you're not the thought and the word, but the stillness behind it. That's when you allow the clarity to come in, for your soul to speak to you, for things to start to unfold for you, and it releases negative energy. I'm going to read, and trust and faith is an extraordinary thing, and I think I touched on it on the daily reading yesterday as well. But when you have trust and faith in that everything will work out for you, and you stop trying to battle, you stop trying to doing, you are going to give the universe a moment or two to start to create order out of the disorder. And I want you to look at your life and look at things that have worked out for you that you may have thought were completely irrelevant, but actually have been part and parcel of your journey and why you are where you are today. And when we, the three tools of creation, the thought, the word, the deed, it's really interesting because all of those have to sort of be combined. That's the natural law of the universe. But the two most powerful things, even if you were to do the deed as well, the thought, the word, the action, behind the action is the thought, the word, this feeling. So try it, test the universe out. It loves a game. Okay, so manifest something into your life to demonstrate to you that if you have faith in it and you're not attached to it, it will happen. So manifest something, say thank you for whatever it is that you have no attachment to. You don't care if it comes into your life or not. And I want to, and then embrace the kind of the magic of the unknown. And I saw a quote yesterday from the wonderful Jeff Foster, and I just want to read it out for you at this time. Leave everything undefined, including yourself. Befriend uncertainty, fall in love with mystery, kneel at the altar of not knowing, give your questions time to breathe, and the answers will find you. And that is a message for whoever this is resonating with today, from Jeff Foster, from his higher self to yours as well. So try to stop worrying, because, and if you're worrying, what you're doing is projecting out the negative energy, and you're also within you. It's I want you to start to observe the unobserved emotions that you're getting, because that is your body's reaction to what it is that you're telling it. And just come away from that. Try and come away from that in as many moments as you can by bringing yourself back into the present and coming to a space, looking at your past life and everything that's happened, to say, do you know what? I may not understand why I'm here, where I am today, but my soul understands. And this is a necessary part of my continuous change, because the only constant in our lives, my darling, the only constant in our lives is consistent change. We are always changing. Our relationships are always changing. Our friendships are always changing. Our experiences are always changing. And it is only our demand to try and hold on to something that is causing this unhappiness within you as well. Allow it to change. Embrace this uncertainty. Fall in love with the mystery. Befriend the uncertainty. This is all happening for you, my darling. So, and I'm just going to pull you a animal oracle deck. Whoop, that wanted to fly out for you. You've got dragon, supernatural. So they're being very funny here. I just want to show you this card. So dragons are elementals, and they exist in a different vibration. That's why we can't see them, but they exist. And there is something with the word supernatural here. There is something big that is shifting. Now you are being protected. With the elementals, it's important, and I'm seeing here it's almost like the air elementals, that communication is necessary for you at this time. And that's not just communication with others, but also how you're communicating your energy, your feelings out to the universe. Be careful about pulling yourself back into the negative space. And it says, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. You, as an old, beautiful old soul, have chosen this journey. It may be more difficult than other souls' journeys, but you have chosen it for a reason. And there are many, as I call it, many layers to the cake for why we choose a certain life path. And there are many, many layers to the cake. But one of the things with the shape-shifting that I'm receiving here, as a shapeshifter, you have this gift of being able to step into somebody's energy space, even if their energy space is very different from yours, and make them feel at home with you, make them feel comfortable with you. And that is a beautiful gift to be able to do. It's very fluid. It's a fluid energy. And so Spirit is saying within that space that you understand, and those this reading is resonating with, you'll understand that. Communication is key here for you at this time. And it says mastery is your destiny. So whatever, my darling, that you know that you have a gift at, whatever you're doing, this whole change is happening for you to evolve that gift that you've been given. And I really am gonna pull one more. Oh, they've already pulled one more for me here. You've got the bison, abundance. So the bison live in, and these almost look like sort of, well, the bison live on vast plains, don't they? And they do, they're always journeying. They kind of rest and they eat, and then they're always on the move. They're always on the move, and they're always within a big herd, and they protect one another. And so the bison here is representing abundance. And so abundance, my darling, is not just abundance in terms of financial abundance and career and all of that kind of stuff, but it's abundance in every area of your life. And Spirit wants you to look at the abundance in your life, at the closeness, at the close connections that you have around you, whether that be family or friends or soul tribe, you know, and soul tribe is amazing, isn't it? Soul tribe is those people that our souls connected with because we recognize each other, and it could be from past lives, but there is an innate understanding, there is a connection that transcends everything. And so appreciate everything that is in your life, and just flip the fear into gratitude for what you do have, because gratitude is an extraordinary, powerful energy. Because when we send out thanks to the universe, what we're saying is, I am present. I am aware that I am present. I am appreciative of the present. And that energy is, that liberated energy is so much more powerful than any fear-based emotion energy that comes from your thoughts, because in that moment you are at peace and you're understanding. So there we are, my darlings. I hope that has helped those that it was meant to, those that have come to this reading and resonated. So much love to you. I'm about to start today my next round of my star sign readings. I'm going to see which I'm going to pull. I have all of the star signs here. So yes, I will be doing those, and then I will be back tomorrow, my darlings, for the next round of, well, the next daily reading. So take care and have a beautiful, beautiful Easter Sunday. I apologize, I didn't say it at the beginning. It is stunning here in the UK. Have a beautiful Easter Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow on Easter Monday. So much love. Bye-bye.